What is going on, guys? Just finished the finale of the first season of Landman on Paramount Plus. It's a Taylor Sheridan universe film, movie, TV show. Not a movie, TV show. Billy Bob Thornton, Ali Larter, Landman. Just what can I say? Finale was like a movie unto itself. 80 minutes, just fantastic television. And it's a miracle that I came around to this show because the first two episodes, I was like, what is this garbage? What is this? What is this show? This show is like sleazy, over the top, almost borderline. Like the scenes go on for too long. The acting is weird. Why are we? I don't know. What, like half the cast is naked. There's like, what is this, like the 90s? What is going on here? Billy Bob's disgruntled like for the first half, and then you settle in, and the show grows on you. The whole world grows on you, and the more each week, I look forward to going back to that world of Midland, Texas, into the oil fields. I think Sheridan does a great job, as he does with all his shows, but Landman in particular, highlighting like the hardworking man. This is a tough job being an oil man or a landman. You're constantly driving miles, 400, 500 miles a day, and then the work on the actual patch. I don't know. I feel like I learned something about the job. It's just, I don't know. This is such a surprise to me that I enjoyed this show so much. Coming off the first two episodes where I was like, man, this is just not going to be good. This might be the downfall for Sheridan. I liked Lioness, loved Tulsa King, loved Yellowstone to a point, and then started tapering off, getting more soap opera-y and kind of just more like, what are we doing here? But Sheridan's always been. I've been a big fan of Sheridan since Hell or High Water. Got the Oscar nomination for that script, and then the one with Jeremy Renner. What was that movie? Oh yeah, that movie that he directed was great. I thought it was great. And then he got into Yellowstone. That spun off in 1923 and 1888. Really big fan of 1923. Can't wait for that season two. But Landman felt like it was going to be like the last gasp, or like when the hell does Sheridan have time to write all this stuff? And I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. But man, Landman might be the season one Landman anyway. It might be better than Yellowstone season one, to be honest with you. The way that it ended and got us to care about the characters so much. I mean, Billy Bob Thornton plays, Tommy, and carries the show. Every scene, Billy Bob is just, he says he's playing like a version of himself, and I totally believe this character. I believe him in the role too now. It's insane. Ali Larter plays his wife, and smoking hot wife. Can I just say that? I mean, from Final Destination to Landman, she's kept in shape. I'll just say that much. Um, their daughter and their son are in this, and they have their own storylines going. Where the daughter is like heartbroken over her boyfriend and breaking up, and then their son starts working on, the pit and joining the. He basically, there's an accident that happened at the end of the season, as episode two, where Cooper is sort of blamed for, and the characters go through hell. I'll just say that much. And Sheridan's not shying away from anything. These characters are put through hell, and I think that's one of the big reasons why it wins us over by the end. These characters, as flawed as they are, and as likable and funny and awkward, inappropriate they are, we really care about them by the end. It's actually an insane progression. But the cinematography is amazing. It's edited so well. Script, dialogue. I feel like I learned a lot just about life in general and hard work and being a true American in Texas in the oil fields, and it gives you some stuff to think about as far as renewable energy and all that. And they claim to not be making political statements. You guys can take that as you want. Whatever, art's subjective. I just thought it was a very, I don't know, there was a lot more to it than just a sleazy, over the top, comedic soap opera. There's so much more going on here. Then you add in John Hamm playing Monty, who is the oil owner tycoon, the billionaire running it all, and his trajectory. I can go into spoilers later, but his trajectory is just great too. He's married to Demi Moore in this. She's not really in it too much till the end. She's got more of a feature, and it's I don't know, man. The guy that plays Cooper does a fantastic job, and he uh, just seems like a genuine dude. And coming from Tommy, you wouldn't expect that Cooper to be that nice of a guy. Just a sweet man. Always seems to have like good head on his shoulders. Has a goal in mind. Wants to be an oil landman just like his father. And Tommy is like, hell no, man. Stay away from this shit. You don't want any of this. I got to get you out of here. But overall, I loved season one. Can't wait for season two. If there is one, please Paramount Plus. You'd be stupid not to renew this one. I think it's the controversy it's brought, and I think it's really come around story wise. That I think it warrants a season two, especially the way that it ends. So yeah, let's get into a little bit of spoilers. So if you haven't seen Landman, turn this off. Come back later. Thanks for watching it. But let's get into spoilers. So Cooper becomes romantic with one of the guys that dies in his. He's the only one that survives out of the group of oilmen that he's with. Like on his first or second day, there's an explosion. He went to get a tool out of the truck and it blows up. Anyways, he ends up falling head over heels for the widow, Ariana. So Cooper and Ariana are an item, and they have some great scenes where Ariana's like, this is way too much, too soon. And then Cooper just sort of becomes that therapist by the end, working through the memories and being there for her. Because at first he's just mowing the lawn and taking care of the household stuff, trying to be there because he feels sort of this guilt about her husband dying and him being involved. And he feels for the kid too, and because they had a baby and all that. It's a beautiful arc. I'm curious to see where it goes. Because right now Cooper is planning to like pick on these smaller oil fields that are sort of dried up, bundling them together and selling that package out, and then giving the profits to the smaller fields and stuff. So I'm curious to see how that's going to play out. Is he going to end up saving Tommy, who's now he's in a cluster. He's in a big cluster now. So Tommy's the big problem solver for Monty, played by John Hamm. And Tommy, he's the fixer. And he goes around fixing all the problems, and he's got to deal with the cartel, deal with other lawyers, deal with other workers, oil problems, disasters. There's a plane that explodes, there's leaks, there's all kinds of stuff. He cuts his own hand off, or finger off. He goes through hell. Like I said, these characters go through hell. By the finale, he's kidnapped by the cartel. It's pissed him off so much. They're going to make an example of him. Literally going to burn him in gasoline until Andy frickin' Garcia shows up and is like, yo, they didn't listen to me. Tommy, we need to become friends again. The cartel and the oil business need to coexist. We need to be friends again. We have our product. You have your product. Awesome scene. Can't wait for let's see where this goes. Tommy somehow survives this. I thought for sure he was going to die. And oh, by the way, Monty has had a heart attack. And there's a great scene before the heart attack in episode 9 where the owner of the Cowboys, of all people, shows up. Jerry Jones shows up, gives this monologue, which seems real since Jerry was a tycoon or landman or made a lot of money in the oil business, got out, bought the Cowboys, gives a speech to John Hamm and is like, don't take it for granted. Number one thing is your family. And then John Hamm goes in critical condition, needs a heart transplant, and they make it seem like he passed away by the end of the episode 10, and because he's flatlined, and they're just it's insane. It's insane what goes on in this show. All that to be said, Allie Larder playing the wife of Tommy, she becomes this like caregiver. She volunteers at a nursing home with the daughter. And oh, by the way, the daughter and the boyfriend, and Tommy standing up to the boyfriend on episode like 5 and 6. That's really what sold me on this, where it becomes like, You need to stop sleeping with my daughter. You're just like, anything that you can think of that would be satisfying to the viewer happens in Landman. Like, if you think it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, and it's entertaining as hell. Time flies. Like that 80-minute finale went by so fast. It's so entertaining. But anyways, Tommy's wife and the daughter, they go to this nursing home like every day, and they volunteer their time. They don't take them to the strip club and bringing them drinks, alcohol, and giving them dollar bills to tip the strippers and stuff. They have a great time, man. It's just, I don't know. It's like a 180 on the whole thing, because I was like, this wife is crazy. Their marriage is never gonna work, and somehow it's working. It's like the show. It's so crazy. It actually works. Landman, fantastic show, and I can't believe, I'm a physical media channel, mostly movies, and I can't believe I'm actually doing this video to talk about the Landman season 1 on Paramount. If you guys have seen Landman, let me know in the comments. Like, I'm shook up by the whole thing and surprised. I enjoyed this so much that I can't recommend Landman enough. If you guys haven't seen Landman, now's the time. All episodes are out. Check them out. Binge them all at once. You won't regret it. Music's fantastic. And, it reminds me of like a Friday Night Lights TV show meets Yellowstone and the best of Taylor Sheridan, all mixed up into one. The music, the score, it's just fantastic. I don't know, maybe I just like that Western vibe, but this Landman kills. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below on Landman. And as always, as we return to the disc, I'm Dan. And if you like this video, please share it on social media. And if you think I should do more of these off the cuff type videos, let me know that too.